So my name is Marco Krause. I'm the Global Account Director in ADLINK Technologies. I'm in charge for the bigger accounts and for the high technology and supportive accounts we have in our organization. So we as ADLINK, we are enabling the edge of IoT. Means we are bringing more computing performance, more industrial knowledge to the edge. We decided to go for COM-HPC because it's a form factor which gives us a high flexibility in terms of pin out. Looking at the old traditional form factors we had in Type 6, Type 7, you had a limitation in terms of interfaces you can get out of the connectors. So now you have, with both COM-HPC form factors, with the server type and the client type, you have two connectors with 330 pins. Put them down, so you have a damn high flexibility in creating the carrier board and the industrial server you may require for your applications. With having a strong partner like Intel in the field of play, who's taking the major role for server devices in the field, packed with our experience in doing industrial designs, producing boards from scratch made for mission-critical applications. I guess the benefit for our clients is really you don't get the standard server out on the shop floor. You really have the solution which is ruggedized according to customer needs, and you really have a server which you need for your daily task and which is more close to the edge, which is the customer application. Of course, concentrating on the hardware is not state of the art, so we are connecting with all the cloud vendors out there like AWS, like MS. So our software stack allows us to connect to those guys seamlessly or even to the customer server infrastructure in order to get the data out to the cloud, like push in, push out immediately and without low latency. That's why we invested a lot of stuff and a lot of time there in our personnel, in our software developers, which are developing their own software down there up in the UK. So we get a very good response from the high computing demand customers, like in data logging, where you really need to collect data and need to push out the data from a different endpoint. That seems to be a very interesting market. Reason for that is, as I mentioned earlier, the high flexibility coming from the HPC form factor, the longevity you can have by having your own carrier board on the bottom, and that's one of the key form factors why those data logging clients and military customers are really eager for this platform. So that's a good response we got from their side.